to cut everybody off.
Like now.
I don't think that's wild, bro.
Where are we coming up with these questions? Orgy going on? My man, he's a joke.
She aged like cheese.
You got
Speak on it, brother. Speak on it.
Practically become Bruce Wayne.
What we gotta do, Mika?
Push the goddamn button, man.
We promise you this is not a show of YNs. Mo just likes to use his trigger fingers. You ain't want to mute that at all? Huh?
Hmm?
You ain't want to mute that at all? No?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are here on this Mother's Day. Want to wish an amazing Mother's Day to all of our viewers, our families, people that are no longer here. Thank you. And we got a Mother's Day movie for you. It's not technically a Mother's Day movie, but it's a mother in it. What's up, JJ? And we'll dive right into that after we introduce the show. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We'd like to welcome you to another episode of the Popcorn in Your Beard podcast. I'm your host, Rashad.
And last but not least, I am the King MOE, aka brother. Your mic is muted.
My mic is muted?
No.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I was playing.
What's up? Ain't no book to it. What's up? What's going on? Hit the like button, please.
Hey, butter baby in the building.
Hit the like button, please. So, Exterritorial. I finally got that right on the first say. Exterritorial.
Exterritorial.
Say what now? Exterritorial. Hey man, hey, chill out, man.
Hey,
mess up. Anyway,
you feel?
when a soldier's son vanishes at a U.S. consulate, she illegally remains on the premises to search for him, unknowingly entangling herself in a dangerous conspiracy. This movie is directed by Christian Zubert. It's in German, but I didn't watch it in German because I only watch anime in sub. So yeah, definitely watch this in English.
Yeah, I definitely watched the Kung Fu movie version where the words that you can hear are being said in English, but their mouth was not matching
at all. I was like, that's not what they said.
That's not what they said.
That's not what they said, but whatever. This movie wasn't terrible, but it also wasn't good. There's a lot of moving parts. The story kind of made sense, but kind of didn't.
This episode of the Popcorn in Your Beard podcast is brought to you by, you can't even see it, so don't worry about it.
It's a can. It's a can.
Who's that to you, right?
But yeah, so to my right here, we got young Yuji Ichidori. If you've ever seen JJK, the Jujutsu Kaisen takeover was pretty crazy. Even McDonald's was giving out the little collectible nugget dips. I don't know what the sauce was. It was some kind of garlic sauce. It's kind of fire. It's kind of cool. But yeah.
It is absolutely the ale of ginger. Yes.
The ale of ginger.
Absolutely.
But yeah, young Ichidori here. That's who's up there. And we got a new poster on the back. We got Sir Jin Woo from Solo Level. For those of you who watch. If you don't watch, you've been Affleck.
Pretty much.
So
because third season don't drop till next year.
Brother, third season don't drop till 2028. No. Third season don't drop till 2028.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm ready to fight somebody. But anyway, this movie kind of starts off with the lady and her son at the park. Now, oddly enough, there are some guys playing football, I believe, and they're being a little careless with where they are. So they end up, I guess, bumping into her. She has flashbacks of being in the war and basically
because PTSD.
Boy, she judo flipped this little boy, and I almost felt bad for him. It looked like she was about to choke. And then everybody looking at her like she's crazy. She was on meds, but as you know, meds don't always work. So there. So I think they were going to America at this point, right? They were going to the consulate to travel to America because they were in Germany. Correct?
Mm-hmm. Something like that, yeah.
Or were they in Germany, or were they in America going back to Germany?
No, they were coming to America.
They were coming to.
Well, she apparently had got a job in America.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
She accepted the job, so they had to go to America for her to get the job. And they had to go through the consulate for them to establish her and her son's citizenship.
Mm-hmm.
And
this little boy bad. I'm just put that out there. The little boy bad. He is going through unbuckling the little safety things, talking about he want to play hide and seek. Where you gonna play hide and seek at? Where you about to play hide and seek? I want to know. Little kids in movies just been getting on my nerves. Little kids in movies have been getting on my nerves. Stop putting them in there. Just stop. Anyway, they're at the consulate. He decides, they said, hey, we got this little playroom area. Why don't you go in there and have some fun? Because she like, yeah, we've been sitting away for 3 hours. My son, he can't sit still. He got,
crackhead energy.
He got crackhead energy right now. He bouncing up and down the walls. He acting like he want to fight 100 gorillas, because he got that energy right now. So do you have somewhere where he can go play and get out my face for like 10 seconds? So they go down to the playroom, and automatically this woman leaves this child by himself. And that's when I was just like, why? Why would you leave this busy, hyperactive child by themselves to just do whatever? Her number gets called, and she goes back to find her son, and he is no longer there. She goes up to the counter. She's like, hey, man, look, my son missing. And they basically hitting her with this.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't see you with nobody. You came by yourself, man. So everybody is treating her like she's crazy. They even show video footage of her by herself, even though she's talking to somebody. They show video footage of her by herself. So at this point, she feels like something shady's going on. So I think she breaks out of wherever they got her, and she's trying to figure out what's going on. So the first thing she does is jump out of a window and lands on some kind of glass building. This lady she's making so much noise. I don't know how she's not caught already.
So she is prior military. She's been
can't sneak around,
and she's certified with the hands. It's in all of her records, all of her files. Tried and true, combat trained. Gold star when it comes to engaging in fisticuffs. Hands rated E for everyone.
That's what I want. I forgot about that part. So there's a sequence in here when this lady is punching a punching bag, and it sounds kind of wild. The breathing don't match with the punches. It's like, okay. Maybe I don't know how to punch and breathe. I don't know. Maybe that's it.
You feel me? Hey.
Maybe I don't know.
So in the initial moments of her freaking out trying to find Josh, like Rashad said, she's being met by security. She's being met by consulate security. She's being met by all of these different authoritative figures, and they're trying to explain to her, hey, we peeped your file. We seen that you got PTSD, you're on medication. Your mama called up here, said you're tripping.
You crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So they initially put her in this one room, and then once they leave her unsupervised, she crawls out the window. Thought she was Spider-Man, doing all that shit. But I mean,
she was not.
Her willingness to find her son isn't stopping her from doing anything or getting anywhere. The more she navigates this building, she starts having these flashbacks of things that she may have seen prior to everything going left, like different people and stuff like that.
And then she gets a phone call from somebody basically telling her that there's a video that she needs to check out. And the video has to do with, I think, the person that assassinated her husband. Or no, it was a terrorist attack or something like that. And she's saying that the person involved has something to do with what's going on right now at the consulate.
Correct. Yeah.
So, and that's where she meets up with what's his girl name?
Well, the name that she gave her was Irina. But that wasn't her real name.
Yeah.
And she was like, so what's up with you? She was like, man, they done put me in this little 1-bedroom apartment. You feel me? I've been here for months. I've been trying to get out. This, that, and third, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? They're asking each other questions, trying to figure out what's what, trying to check the temperature. And then there's a knock on the door. And some guy delivered her some food, and she had to, you know what I'm saying, play it cool because old girl was in there and she couldn't let nobody come in for them to find out that old girl was in there. They keep talking, they keep having more conversation, trying to figure out what's going on. And then it turns into well, you trying to find your son, I'm trying to escape. I can help you help me. You know what I'm saying? And we can both get what we want at the same time. So then another knock comes at the door, and it's a more aggressive knock. And 2 people from consulate security come in there and snatch up Irina. Ginger ale.
Brother, they put hands and feet on these girls. These dudes came in with with the energy that everybody is having for this one singular gorilla, these dudes was trying to knock these girls smooth. Well, they did. They did. One dude hit this girl so hard, she started. See, I was like, they swinging. They fight.
They hitting.
They are hit. So
Sarah has no choice but to spring into action and try to fight both of these boys.
Yeah. And I will say that the fight scenes were realistic in a sense.
I did fucks with the choreography and the fight
Yeah,
scene.
they were realistic because it wasn't like, oh, she was just handling these boys. No, they were tossing her like a rag doll around this little apartment thing that this lady was in, and was putting the paws to her.
Because everybody she fought was bigger than her, so
everybody
they did a good job of making her fight choreography like quick and precise. Like, I'm smaller than you, but I gotta like hit pressure points and find ways to use your weight against you because I'm smaller than you. That, I agree, was very realistic.
Yeah, because like a lot of times, like movies like this, what they'll do is they'll have like the woman be like really, really strong or something like that. She's just overpowered, and it doesn't seem like realistic to what the people that she's fighting against. Like they don't make it to where like she's leveraging herself to fight. It's just, she's strong, so she's just gonna win every fight that she's in. Now this girl would get some hands put on, like,
and it made her look like she was figuring it out on the go.
Correct. I did like that part.
Type shit.
So they get out and they're searching in this locker room, and she has a flashback to when they first walk into the consulate, and she sees the sign or whatever.
It's like it was like a college university sticker or something.
Yeah.
On the locker. So then she goes back to when she first got to the consulate, and I think it was before. I don't remember if it was before or after she took Josh to the playroom, but she just happened to see a guy and a girl, like one passed a bag off to another, and the lady had that same logo on her shirt that she saw in the sticker in the locker room. So she was like, I got to break in this locker real quick, cuz.
I'll tell you what part didn't make sense to me, and and if I miss it, they just explained it, and I just missed it. But because like he was saying that, once you found out the secret, that's when we decided to go into, mode or whatever. But
you're talking about the last part?
Yeah, the whole thing. But like, when did she, like, at what point did he know that she figured it out? Because I thought she didn't figure it out until like she told him when they were meeting up, because it didn't make sense to take her son before that point. You get what I'm saying?
So I want to say, I think I know what part of the movie he knew that she figured it out. But I'm not going.
Oh, no! I'm tripping. Go ahead. Yeah, I'm tripping because she does explain that part later.
Yeah. So at this point, I think what was we just?
This is where they find crackhead
in the locker room. She breaks into the locker, finds the bag that she saw in the exchange, and the bag got that Pablo Escobar in it. You feel me? And she was like, so they got some loud packs in here. So now she's confused because she's thinking, how can I connect what's in this bag to my son being missing? Because at that point, there is no math that she could do to make it make sense. So they got to keep digging. They got to keep searching. And Irina, but code name Irina, she said she had a degree in
I don't know.
I forgot. It's some skill. Shay, it's on Netflix. she had some skill that she said, because when they first met in the room, she was like, well, I can help you because I do XYZ or some
Yeah.
shit. It was something computer related.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think that's when she like hacked some kind of file or something like that.
Yeah, because they make it to that one room where the computers are, and she goes in there and does a search for Sarah Wolf, and nothing came back. So she had to individually bust down like folders and get into files and stuff. And mind you, prior to this, they was able to detain Sarah and Buddy hit her with the one hitter quitter. You know what I'm saying? Poke the needle, hit her with the sedative, put her to sleep. So she wakes up strapped to a hospital bed, and the lady who was the head of the consulate comes in there and was like, "Hey, boy's been telling me you run around karate chopping niggas, hip tossing niggas, you know what I'm saying, causing all this ruckus, talking about you looking for your son. Whole time you've been here by yourself." And she was like, "Nah, that's bullshit. That's bullshit." You know what I'm saying? Push back, push back, push back. She was like, "Look, it's cameras all in this building. I need video." So Buddy pulls the tablet out and shows her video from the time she walked in the building, went to the passport desk, and you know what I'm saying, all these other things. The video shows that she's by herself. So because they had already looked into her record to know that she has been taking medication, they've been giving her pills, they've been giving her this and that because of her PTSD from being in wartime situations. Now they're showing her this video of her being by herself or her son not even being there to make her feel like, damn, I am crazy.
And what almost got me was when she called her mom, and her mom was like, "Oh, did you take your meds?" But like before she hung up, she said, "Where's Josh?" I heard that part because I was like, oh, she tripping, like she bugging out. But like before she hangs up, she's like, "Oh, where's Josh?" So I was like, maybe she's not tripping.
Cause it made it seem as if moms was taking their side.
Correct.
Like you know what? You do be on that bullshit though, Sarah. I ain't gonna hold you.
You do be inventing people in your
You did lose Josh one time, didn't you?
Yeah.
So Sarah was like, Sarah
you had that
banged the
one
line
boyfriend
on her, was like, I'm not trying to hear this shit.
Mm-hmm.
So they show her the video of her being by herself, not being accompanied by anybody. So fast forward to when they were in the room and she hacked into the system, she found this folder that had a whole bunch of files that had Sarah's name on it. And what those files revealed to them is they pretty much photoshopped her son out of all of the surveillance footage to make it appear that she was by herself. But she was
they
like,
did that quick.
What?
They did that quick.
And she was like, I knew I wasn't crazy. You feel me? So, so while they were in the room, as the security guard, the big black dude is coming up the hallway, they get on the phone with somebody, I forget who it was. And Buddy sent them a video and was like, do you recognize the man in this video? And it's pretty much like the head of security who she been going back and forth with
the
whole time up to this point. And she was like, yeah, I recognize him. Oh, that's old Buddy. But he was sitting across from somebody, but you couldn't see who it was. And he was like, looking the reflection of the mirror. And she's looking at the guy in the reflection, and she was like, I can't recognize him because you sent this to me on an Android and it's only like 480p. I can't see it. So he was like, bet, I'm gonna send you an enhanced screenshot from my iPhone 16. My bad. I should have just did that right off rip. So sends the screenshot. He looks at the person in the reflection sitting across from old Buddy, and she recognizes him. And then it sends her into another flashback from when she was at war. She was in the trenches with all of her soldiers, and they had finished clearing the set of all the ops. And it was this one particular body she looked down at and looked at old buddy's face.
And she was like, I thought he was dead.
But this man faked his death, and now he over here, you know what I'm saying, sitting across from El Chapo. So now she's starting to do math that's making some kind of sense, but she still doesn't know what motive is or what the reason behind. Okay, so how does this tie into my son being missing? So
and it was because she knew. Well, I think during the debriefing, I think she said something. I think it was doing her debriefing when after the whole explosion took place. Remember that? Well, she explains that towards the end.
So somehow her and Irina get split up, but after a while, Irina was like, oh no. In the bed scene when she was strapped to the bed, it was pretty much saying everything that she knew up to that point, and she was like, and y'all doing Irina dirty too, because she told me this, that, and the third, woo, woo, woo. And you know what I'm saying, and it was like Irina, no Irina, but we spoke to
you making people up too.
This person who you claim is Irina, and she said she don't know who you is, bro. So when Irina, the head of the consulate was like, we're going to transfer you from here to a hospital so that you can get your psychiatric evaluations, this, that, and third, blah, blah, blah. So she wakes up to her harnesses being undone, and it's Irina. She was like, look, my name isn't Irina. It's, why the hell on Google they got,
it says Irina. It's not, but we're gonna, that's what we're gonna do.
And she was like, I gave you a name because I had to know that I had to figure out if I could trust you or not. So boom, tag team champions back again. They back in pursuit, trying to figure out what's what. And
they get in contact with drug buddy.
Yeah, old buddy who passed the bag off to old girl. And he was like, hey, I ain't gonna hold you. I kind of need that.
I kind of need that bag.
I need them loud packs back, cuz. You feel me? And then she was like,
give me your badge then.
Do you know what my son is? And he was like, short, brown hair, named Josh. She was like, yeah, that's him.
Look like he got a black daddy.
Because he did. And he was like, yeah, you give me the bag, I'll tell you where your son is. And she was like, I'm willing to bet money you don't even know who my son is.
You don't know where he is.
So if you think I'm just finna hand you the loud bag over when you don't even know shit, you're bugging. Your mama didn't raise you right, and you need your nose slapped off.
You stupid.
And you stink. So she pretty much put pressure on him because he specializes in IT as well. And she was like, look, I need floor plans and a key card so I can move about the cabin however I see fit. And you can stay as far away from me as possible so you don't look suspicious. So they all ball up in this bathroom stall where he manages to give her floor plans and the key card. And then he was like, well, in the name of things being realistic, I'm going to have to explain to somebody how you got my key card.
She said, no, you're not. You ain't got to explain that.
She was like, tell him you had to put up a fight. And he was like, what? Steals on you.
Put that man to sleep.
So now you got to tell him, hey, she beat me up, took the key card.
Yeah, put that man to sleep. So they're going around. They're going around the building trying to find out, where to go. And then they come to. I think they come to like this. Was it like a garage or something like that? And she tells Irene, "Look, hey, go get your mama. I'm a distract them. Go get your mama. You know." So she steals one of the trucks, and well, she crashes the truck
Created a
within
version.
like 10 seconds. She didn't go far.
Yeah,
She
because
didn't get far.
so Irina's thing was she was trying to get out of the consulate so she can get back home. So Sarah was like, "Bet, just hop in the back of that truck. I created a version so you can get in without them seeing you." You know what I'm saying? She takes the cargo van, starts driving, and you can hear a faint voice saying, "Stop or I'll shoot." And rounds start tearing through the back door.
Mm-hmm.
So she got the pedal to the floor. Buddy jumps out in front of her, starts dumping rounds into the windshield. So she swerves and flips the van on its side, jumps out, runs, and I think she ended up rubbing elbows with old Buddy again. I don't know what his name was. I just keep calling him old Buddy.
Yeah, and then she finds out about his daughter. Well, first I think she finds a safe room. She finds a safe room. Then I think she goes to
Was that
what
before or after the swimming pool fight?
after.
Because her,
No, no,
because
no,
him
no,
and her
no.
had the little dude.
She finds out about the daughter while her and Irene are at the cafeteria thing or wherever they were. Then she fights him in the swimming pool or whatever, but she gets away. And when she gets away, she finds a safe room, and that's when she goes to pick up the daughter from school. She's like, "What happened to your face?"
But she took something that belonged to her
Oh,
for it to be convincing because she was like,
the little bunny thing.
I shouldn't go with strangers. And she was like, "Look, not only did your daddy tell me to come pick you up from school,
He gave me your little bunny.
he told me to bring you this." And it was something that was very near and dear to her. She got super excited. So now she's convinced, okay, maybe my daddy did send this lady to come get me from school.
Kids are stupid. Let me just put that out. Well, kids are stupid. Go ahead, continue, man.
Yeah. So her and old buddy squabble. He happened to have a gun on him. She get the gun off of him and up the stick on him. And he was like, "Hey, if you kill me, it wouldn't be a good idea because I'm literally the only person in this entire consulate to know where your son is."
She knocks him.
So
She pistol whips and
it was
knocks
like,
him out.
"Fuck it, I'm gonna find him my damn self."
And that's when she goes to get the daughter from the school.
Yeah. And then she finds this chamber of some sort,
Yeah, the safe room.
the safe room,
Mm-hmm.
and goes into the safe room with old buddy's daughter. And inside the safe room, she has access to the air supply where she can cut the air supply off.
Mm-hmm.
So she takes old buddy's daughter in there, cuts off the air supply, goes to the intercom, and was like, "The next time you come to holler at me, you make sure you got my son with you." Cuts off the air supply. So he's freaking out because everybody with him is telling him there's nothing that we can do from the outside. Absolutely nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So I think eventually he just decides to stall her out. Right before they lost all the oxygen, she cut it back on. And was like, "All right, I'll make you a deal.
You come in here and talk to me.
I give your daughter back if you come in here and have a conversation with me." So initially she brings him in, and the intercom on the inside is still on to where everybody can hear what's being said on the outside. Of course, he's like, "You think you slicker than a can of oil, don't you? Let me go ahead and cut this off so I can say what I really want to say." but she had some kind of like recording device
which was the
in her
bunny
back
thing.
pocket, which was the bunny thing.
Mm-hmm.
So the movie doesn't reveal this, but everything he says, she's recording. So now he has to make it look like she put him
Brother,
in danger. He takes his gun, pops her in the rib, and then shoots himself in the leg.
with the stupidest. So this is what I. So when stuff like that happens, I really wonder. Like, do people think that this could not be like a stage shot? Because the way that he shot himself was down through the leg, and then he shot her in the gut first.
Then gonna put the gun in her hand, open the door, and say, "Oh, she got my gun. She got my gun."
But how did you, sir? This woman is trained, military trained. If she had a pistol,
And everybody knows this.
you would be gone
She would have got the ups on him. So,
quickly.
oh, Buddy is on the outside. The head of the consulate's on the outside. His wife is out there.
And she's like, "Yo, how does she know you? How does she know your name? Why is she saying your name?" And he like, "Shoot, I mean, shoot, I don't. We all got names, you know what I'm saying? She probably just saying the name that she thinks she know." So, so she lets the little girl out. He comes in. The whole incident takes place where he's confessing to basically everything, and telling her like, "Yeah, look, I know you knew all this other stuff. Shoot, that's why I had to set you up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you knew too much, so I had to set you up for the okie doke." And she's like, "Man, you don't need. I just want my son, man. You can just let me go. Let me get my son." Like, man, shoot, I would and all that, but you take this bullet to the stomach though. So shot in the stomach, shot himself in
Because
the leg.
basically what he revealed was he was already on some funny shit, trying to get something done. And even when his plan initially started to go wrong, and he started to see how she was moving, he was like, I wasn't even on your ass at first. I,
Mm-hmm.
I was letting you rock because you wasn't really getting in my way yet. But then once you started getting in my way, and I realized, okay, now we got to go to plan B, then that's when I was on your ass.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So what she told him that she discovered was the ambush attack that took place while she was at war. She was like, "You were the one who gave the ops our position.
Mm-hmm.
You dimed us out. And out of everybody in my whole unit that was present, I am the only survivor out of everybody."
Mm-hmm.
Sidebar: Sarah had Josh. What up, Bam?
What's happening, man? So
Who was I at? So she goes to war, ambush, kills everybody. No, sidebar. Josh is a mixed baby because she had Josh with a black man. Every time she had a PTSD flashback thinking about her husband, there was no audio when they would talk to each other. She had like 5, 6, 7 different flashbacks about her husband. I'm just assuming they were married. But every time he would open his mouth to talk, no words came out. So I'm like, why did you even give lines to this nigga if his voice was never going to be heard? Brother is muted. They gave you 23 lines and we didn't hear a single one.
Facts.
So old buddy shoots Sarah, shoots herself in the leg, runs out of the chamber. She got my gun. All of his security is out there. The head of the consulate is there. His wife is there. So he tried to make it appear to all of these people. There's like 20 people in the room. Oh, look what she did to me. She just tried to kill me. So right before they get ready to pick him up and escort him out to safety, she plays the recording on the intercom while it's on speaker and exposes him to the head of the consulate, to his wife, to his security, everybody.
Bro, how she idle? She lost a lot of blood. And then they was slow in getting to it. Because black dude took off running. He's gone. The moment he heard that recording, he's like, yeah, I'm out of here.
Oh my
well,
goodness.
I guess we go. I'm gone.
So the medics rush in to try to, you know what I'm saying, keep her from getting taken out of the game. They go get Josh. They send Josh to the hospital bed where she is, you know what I'm saying, she regains consciousness. And nothing about the look on his face or his body language said, I wasn't having a good time this whole time. Like, I don't know where you was at.
Yeah, he looked fine.
But I've been eating tater chips, playing video games.
But somebody gave me some fruit snacks. Somebody gave me a couple apple juices with the bags, with the straw that you got to poke.
They gave me Capri Suns. I played Connect 4. They gave me the Roku remote, let me put whatever I wanted on YouTube. Because he just didn't look like he had a single worried bone in his body.
Not at all. And hey, mommy, I missed you. Where were you? Like, why?
What happened to you? What's going on? That was weird.
Yeah.
So, Buddy gets put in jail.
Mm-hmm.
They go back to having a normal life. She stayed cool with Irina.
She called about her mama. Like, hey, just checking on you and see how you doing with your mama.
Yeah. That's
it. That's pretty much
much it.
I'm not gonna hold you. There was a part towards the end of the movie where they heard like a plane.
The helicopter, because that's what the helicopter gave her PTSD earlier in the movie.
Yeah. So never mind.
Because it was at the beach scene where them frat boys were playing football.
That's right.
He gave him the 2 pieces of the biscuit, flipped him over, broke his nose.
Mm-hmm.
And then when she started to come to, that's when the helicopter started flying over.
Right.
And she was like, damn, I done whooped this nigga ass and didn't even realize I whooped his ass.
Hey, bro. Don't beat me up and you ain't got no.
Hey, he's just laying there like shivering me timbers. Like, I didn't know. Hey,
I ain't even know you had that in your arsenal.
I bet you wondering how I got here.
Bet you wondering how I got here, ain't you?
So yeah,
That's it, man.
another helicopter flies over at the end of the movie, and she
Yeah.
was able to control her PTSD in that moment. So it's like, oh, you know what I'm saying? She's better now, yada, yada, yada. End of the movie.
End of the movie.
So it wasn't trash, but it wasn't fire.
Yeah. I give it a 2. I give it like a 2-ish. 2-ish.
2-ish. Yeah, I think that's accurate. 2-ish.
Cause like if it was I kind of would give it like a 1.7. I'm like I would give it higher than a 1.5, just by slightly though. So I give it like 2-ish.
Yeah, 2-ish is cool.
Yeah. Like I like I said, I like the fight scenes. Some stuff just didn't make sense. That's all it was. It's like some stuff I was like, that don't really make sense. That don't really make sense to me.
Yeah, not a whole lot. You feel me?
Nope.
But
So
it's on Netflix, ladies and gentlemen.
It's not eye hostage. I tell you that. It's not even close. That God, that's a 0 if I ever saw one. Goodness gracious.
Not one explosion. At least this movie had an explosion.
Fights had good fights too. Had some good fights. So next week is my birthday. We got 2 movies already lined up. On Tuesday we will be doing Coming to America. And then on Sunday we will be doing the Black Klansman. Yes. So make sure you show up for those 2 episodes before I smack your nose off and tell you to go give me the ashtray. Tyler Bartholomew Perry has another movie coming out.
You know what? What is it? Never mind. I'm not asking no questions.
I can tell you this. I don't know what it's about, but I can guess.
Nope.
I can guess. I can already tell you.
Especially
with Taraji P in there, it's a disgruntled, hurt, broken black woman, and she's waiting for her light skinned savior. Yeah. So absolutely. I mean, define aggressive.
Tyler Dontario Perry is he's just so predictable, bro.
He writes the same movie just in different ways. He just the same.
And then he say, you know what? I'm not gonna cast Blair Underwood this time.
But he gonna cast Taraji P. Henson. If he needs somebody that's gonna look crazy and get paid for it, she steps up to the plate every time. She steps up to the plate every single time. He'll be looking crazy. You having eye boogers.
Ugliest cry face in Hollywood.
I don't know. Her and Viola Davis. I feel like her, Viola Davis, and Kerry Washington.
Jesus
those 3.
Christ.
We need to have a cry off.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do. We need to see
we don't.
Who has the worst cry face in Hollywood. Because Derek Luke is up there too. Derek Luke be crying ugly. Because when he was moving Miles, oh my God. Boy, I was just like, just let him play football. Because boy, he don't need to look like that. He don't need to look like that. You trying to take my football? I don't know how to do nothing else with football. But only reason why I say Viola Davis is Viola Davis be having them snot bubbles is just gone. Them snot bubbles be going because you know how hard you got to cry for snot to come out. Like, that's some crying.
Hey, if y'all want an idea for a fire ass snack, get you some chicken and watermelon.
Don't do nothing like that. Don't do whatever he just told you to do. Don't do it because it's racist. Kimberly Elise. I got a Kimberly Elise. Let me see something. Hold on. Kimberly Elise.
She got a trash fry face?
You about to see.
Hell, I can't remember Kimberly.
Oh,
Lee.
that's what's her girl from Set It Off.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've seen her cry though.
Me neither.
She got that angry looking cry.
She was in Set It Off. She was in what was the swimming movie with
Diary
Terrence
of a
Howard?
Mad Black
Pride?
Woman. No. It absolutely is racist. Let me see. So this is Kimberly Elise's cry face. Yeah, I need that, buddy. Charles. But Tyler Perry had us sound like a straight up slave in Diary of a Bad Black Woman. Charles, you're not kicking me out this house.
Jesus Christ.
God, boy, this is tough to beat. Though. This one here, this is a tough face to beat. Because I don't know. I don't know too many faces that's gonna beat this one. Other than Viola Davis. Because that was tough. She like Kerry Washington is a beautiful woman. And boy, Jesus.
Or when Yvette was waiting for Jody to pick her up and she realized he drove herself to work and they got in the car and cried. Oh my God.
He don't love me no more.
Ooh, that child was ugly in that car.
Oh boy. He don't love me no more. Ooh. That's all right. You know, it's okay. You're gonna find somebody. Well, I ain't gonna hold you though.
That was refreshing.
I ain't gonna hold you. If somebody crying and like snot coming down their face while they crying, I'm gonna wait. We're gonna have to wait to talk. I can't
clean it up for
you gonna have to clean that up because I you gotta.
You feel me?
Hand a tissue. Go wipe that off real fast. Yeah, I feel like that's another. Yeah, that's right up there with Sam B. Dying. By the way, go check out Sam B. Dying.
Hashtag Sam B. Dying. Popcorn to your beard. Go to the videos tab. Sam B. Dying.
Cause like I said, the movies be packing Sam up, getting them all out of here. And it's crazy because I think I sent you a post about in the Jungle Fever one where he was like, "Look at me, mama, look at what I can do." Boy, high is all get at. No. Yeah, no. Sam be dying. They pack Sam up. They got to be in his contract for Sam to get up out of here. Cause I don't know what be going on, but no. How much y'all think they pay Viola Davis to cry?
I don't think I've seen a full like snot bubble cry from Viola Davis yet.
You didn't watch Fences?
Not the whole thing.
I'm telling you, Google Viola Davis crying in Fencing, brother. That is one of the. That's a rough cry. That's a rough cry. And she cried like that in what's the TV show? How to Get Away with Murder. She be crying. She be letting loose with the cries. Who else got like a crazy cry? And Matthew McConaughey was crying in that one in when he was crying in what's the movie with Samuel L. Jackson? Time to Kill. This crowd was crazy in that. And I think it's not Intergalactic, but there's one where he's going into space or he's going in time. He cried in that one. That one was crazy.
Sam in space.
Sam in space. Sam went to space.
Who you talking about?
Did Sam ever go to space? I don't think. Oh well, he went to space in the Avengers.
That was different.
You got to put Viola Davis on that list. If I don't know.
She's low on my list.
Viola Davis?
Yeah.
Bro,
I gotta watch Fences.
All you gotta do is type in Fences. Will you two let me play that on here? Let me see something real quick. Okay. Hold on one second, because we gonna look at this cry. Because brother, it is tough. Man, what's going on? I ain't gonna play the audio, but boy. All right. We go. Let's see.
Yeah, we definitely gonna have to do y'all the ugliest cry faces video.
Whoopi and what's the name? That one was kind of crazy. But let's see. Hold on. Now I need to get to wait. What a peak part of a cry?
Angela Bassett. I've got to do with it.
Brother, look at the moisture. That's snot. Denzel like, hey, just wipe your face real quick. Just wipe your face. Oh, I'm sitting here, brother. Hold on. See, I don't like the way that they do this now. So, yeah, I ain't getting no closer. Brother, look at brother, look at all that. I don't think I can get no closer to that.
I still don't put her above Kerry Washington
Brother,
or Taraji P. Henson.
Brother, it is not coming.
She is committed to this scene,
Mm-hmm.
but she still look regular. She talking with a straight face.
Mm.
The way Taraji P. Henson face ball up, the way Kerry Washington face ball up, nah. that is emotion and passion right there. But ain't Taraji's my number one, Kerry Washington my number two, then is everybody else.
I don't know. If I ain't going Viola Davis, I'm going Derek Luke. Maybe Kerry. But Derek Luke, that cry in Friday Night Lights, why they don't want to let Booby play football, is up there. Nick, what music movie was that? Was he was crying?
But
It was a movie.
movie.
It was a movie. A music movie. Was it Sparkle? I think it was Sparkle. I think it was the one with Beyonce.
Ugliest Cry Faces video coming soon.
It's coming. It's coming soon.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all go check out hashtag Sam Be Dying, because he do.
Because we're gonna have this conversation in the Discord where everybody can throw all the ugly cry faces into the pot, and then we're gonna put it together.
All right, we getting up out of here because it's that time for us to go. We appreciate y'all stopping through, chilling with us on this Sunday afternoon. Like I said, I hope that y'all had an amazing Mother's Day. For all the mothers, thank you for all that you do. Whether you are a mother who gave birth, whether you're a mother who are raising kids, whether you are a teacher, any kind of responsible adult that is out there taking care of a child or children, we appreciate you so much. Because without y'all, we'd have to take care of kids. Kids are trash. Kids are big trash. Love them to death. Kids are big trash. Absolutely. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Anyway, y'all have a good night. And this has been another episode of Popcorn and Beer Podcast. I'm your host, Rashad.
And last but not least, I am the King MOE, aka brother. Your mic is muted.
Your mic is muted. Now that we got that out the way, go brush your teeth.
All of them.
Especially the three in the back. That's where all the food be hot. Brush three in the back.
That's where the Hot Pocket crumbs be at.
Facts.
And I'm gonna give me another piece of chicken and watermelon. I'm going to bed.
I'm about to report Mo for racism. I don't even know. Anyway,
go report my TikTok, because
go report his TikTok, because I think he posted it and I'm definitely reporting it. So yep. Y'all be easy. Have a good night. Peace.
Before to cut everybody off.
Like that.
I don't think I'm fight. That's wild, bro.
Where are we coming up with these questions? Orgy going on? My man, he's a joke.
she aged like cheese. Speak on it, brother. Speak on it.
Practically become Bruce Wayne.
What we gotta do, Mika?
Push the goddamn button, man.